recording here. Good afternoon and welcome to Music Scrap, the musical scrapper. I seem to have... And it is a Thursday afternoon here on the East Coast. Another extremely humid day here. Not really hot, but the humidity is so high it doesn't matter that it's not hot. It's just like you're walking into an oven. Well, I shouldn't say it's not hot. It's like 25, but with Humidex it's like 36 or something. So, you know, it's really humid when it goes from 25 to 36 Celsius with the Humidex. Hey, Melda, nice to see you. And, oh, Emma's trying to use up all her new gel pens that Paula made her buy. Hey, Pecan. Nice to see you. For some reason, when I'm in my own stream, when you write my name, it doesn't click. But I assume that's probably so that the camera doesn't pick up all the noises of you guys talking to me. I assume that's why it doesn't do that. Anyway. Oh, Paula, hold on. You're right. There you go. Is that better? Sorry, I forgot to change my settings. I don't know why Ustream doesn't remember my settings. Hey, Grammy. Emma, that's so funny. For those of you who are watching on recording, this is being recorded live on ustream.tv/channel/music scrap. And I stream Mondays at 4 Eastern and Thursdays at 1 Eastern. Come join us live if you are able to. Emma just said that the new gel pens that she got, she needs to complain because they seem to be the kind that won't stay inside the lines. Oh dear, that's hilarious. Anyway, so let's move on. Move on. I think I've said hi to everyone that's here. To Anonymous. Hello, Anonymous. Oh, Kathy. Kathy. And she's probably watching while she's working. Shh. And we have Grammy and Paula, Jillian, LG, Emma, Mindy, Phyllis, Sarah, Imelda, and Vicky S., also known as Pecan now. She was jealous because Terry and I had not names. So, I got an order. As most of you probably know, I'm selling my digital designs on my blog, which is themusicalscrapper.blogspot.ca or .com or .co.uk, wherever you live in the world. But it's The Musical Scrapper, all one word, .blogspot. And I'm selling digital cuts anywhere between $1 and $3 for the cuts. And every $21 you spend, you get a free design. So if you have a digital cutter that will cut, that can import I have the files are in JPEG, SVG, and PNG format. Plus, I also have the studio file included. So I spent some of that money. I spent some of it on food this month. But some of it I kept aside to spend on art supplies. So I made an order. Now this, my new journal I got at Michael's with last month's payment. And I just decided that I'm going to start using it because my old one is getting all rolled over. So like it doesn't like open flat anymore because these pages are being used. So it's getting so puffy there, and I don't know. So I'm just going to leave some pages. I used a lot of it, and Doesn't bother me. I might tear them out and use them separately somewhere else or something. But it was an old version anyway that had the old one. So in this one, I'm going to try to work front, back, which is going to be really hard for me because I like to work in order, which is one of the reasons why I found it too hard to go back and finish other pages that I skipped in my other journal. Anyway. So my poor big brush Pitt pen, the nib got all messed up. I'm not sure how it got all messed up. I can still use it because there's ink in it, so I can use it for other effects. But for going around the edges of something, it's all schmooshed. So it wasn't working very well. So one of the things I got was my new black big brush pen with a nice pointy tip. Then also sometimes, depending on the image, this tip is just a little too big to control to use. Hey Janet, nice to see you. So I bought the set of black. Now, even though I do have the Prismacolor, I have a set of black Prismacolor ones, but I'm gonna cut this off. But the problem with those, they don't smear like the Pitt pens do, like the India ink does. The India ink is permanent, but it will smear before it dries if you do it right away. So it's really nice for shading, for popping things off the page. So I bought this set of 4 black Pitt pens. So there's a brush one, and then there's 3 smaller tips. So these would be nice for journaling or drawing or doodling or whatever. So these are India ink, of course. I like to do it this way. I don't think they're going to stay in this package anyway. I think I'm going to put these in my container probably. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I got. That's what I got. That's why I bought these ones, Emma, this is the thinner brush one. And then this is a set of grays. So there's 3 warm grays and 3 cool grays. And they're the brush because sometimes I like to outline with gray. And so I got the 3 cool, 3 warm gray set. So spending some of my money that I earned from and thank you to those of you who have supported buying my digital cuts. And I know not everybody has a cutting machine, but for now, that's all I can do until I can find, I don't know, search and figure out how to find a company that will cut mine for me. Hey, CB. Oh yeah, that's my Twitter. I can shut down my Twitter. Oh, Sarah's 3-year-old sitting with her. Oh, okay, there we go. Sorry, that's my Twitter. So then the other cool thing that I got that I'm going to try today, because I have some cool ideas, is clear molding paste. So it's Tri-Art, and it's fairly heavy, and it dries clear. So I have a couple of things. One nice thing about it is when you mix color with it, then you're going to get more pure color than if you mix with white. Obviously, you're going to lighten up the color. Now, this initially the color will be lighter, but then as it dries, it'll dry to its pure color. But you can also then like paint something and then go over it with texture, with the clear texture paste, so it'll add dimension to a page, but clear, You know what I mean? So I have a couple different techniques I'm going to try with it that in my mind that I think will be cool. Oh, sorry, and that's mail. Guess I can turn off my mail too. Craft recipes. Okay, there we go. Turn off my mail so you guys don't have to hear my springing. Yes, I have a few new toys, CB. I spent some of my money that I made from my digital cuts. Yeah, I know. I figured you meant 4-year-old Sarah. Uh-oh, Paula's not getting good sound. Oh, dear. Is it like heavy gel? I think that's really what it's like, Kathy. It's probably very similar to a heavy gel. I don't know if you guys can see there. See? Molding paste has grit. You want me to feel it with my finger? Well, I guess it's not as bad as paint. No, there's no grit in it, and it stinks like the clear gesso. Let me see what it says. It's Tri-Art, so that's a Canadian company. One moment, please. I need baby wipe before I can touch my phone. Need to get my magnifier app to read the container here. Oh. Yeah, it is smooth. Okay, so it's let me read the jar. It says finest quality level professional clear modeling paste. Okay, modeling paste, not molding paste. Sorry about that. It says acrylic medium. Oh, that's French. Let's look at the English side. Used to create textured grounds. Dries matte and translucent with reduced clarity. Well, it has reduced clarity because it's matte, of course. May be colored prior to application. Best applied with spreading tools to achieve crisp peaks and impasto textures. Extremely hard in consistency. May be sanded or lightly carved once fully cured. Always test your methods and product combinations prior to applying to final works in order to ensure desired effects. Not intended for use by children. 100% acrylic polymer emulsion. So it's professional quality. And it wasn't bad either. 500 milliliter jar for $14.99. So a good deal as far as I'm concerned. Certainly can't get golden for that. www.triart.ca, but I got it at Desserts. Kingston, Ontario is where it's manufactured. So, yeah. Exactly, CB. That's my plan. To use it through a stencil over a background. Oh no, Paula. Ew. Sounds like royal icing, Emma says. Yeah, so heavy gel, basically, exactly, Cass. Yeah, Paula, you may have, when you dropped your laptop, your computer, you probably loosened up the sound card. And that, if you know someone who knows how to take laptops apart, they could go in and check that with you. Of course, it has onboard sound, so that, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Cheaper. Like heavy gel, but cheaper. Because I thought, well, $14.99 for 500 milliliters. Like, hey, can't go wrong with that to test and play with. Like, it's really not that bad. So I am going to play today. Oh, I've got too much crap on my desk. Alrighty, so I am going to work on my cover today. Oh, it's plasticky. I thought it was paper. Hey, Donna, nice to see you. Excuse me. Ooh, that's cool. Might have to keep that part. It's almost like Tyvek. Well, I guess it's just glossy paper, but okay. So let's see. I have to start with gesso. There it is. I was going to say, where'd my brush go? Gonna have to order some gesso with. Oh no, no, I forgot. I do have another jar of gesso. What's your ears? Oh, just a moment. I better put on my... I've got a decent top on. I better put my apron on. don't really care if I get stuff over my elastic, but I don't know. Probably end up just painting it anyway. Whoops, I didn't quite put it in far enough to get any gesso on it that time. So, did you get a phone call today, Paula, yet? Probably waiting on pins and needles. Hey, LG. Hey, Sherry. Oh, yeah. It's your journal cover drying nice and clear, Paula? Oh, dang it. Right. Alright, so I need to unplug my light and plug in my heat gun. Find the end of the cord. Here we go. Oh, that's backwards, I guess. Hello. Come on. All right, goes this way. There we go. Heat gun, Paula. Oh, rats, Imelda. Well, luckily the direct to YouTube is back to working again, so not that it was that big a deal to download it to my computer and then upload it. It still didn't take that long, but it's just one less step when it goes automatically directly up. Hey, Vaughn, hugs! Just getting some gesso on my book. If I had been up on time today, I should have had this all pre-gessoed, but you know me. Wouldn't want to be organized or anything like that. It is, Sarah. It's great, and it only takes like 15 minutes to upload a 3-hour show. So if I was putting things up on YouTube, even if I know it doesn't go up HD because it's Ustream, but you know, to me, for my eyes, it's clear enough anyway. So if I even if I did a video that was just for YouTube, that it wasn't going to be live, I would record it on Ustream without being live, which you can do. You just click record without clicking stream, without clicking broadcast, I mean, because you know, why not? If you can do it in 15 minutes instead of, or like a 5-minute video or 15-minute video, it'd take like 2 minutes to upload instead of like hours. Oh, Petka! Oh, I fell asleep with my knitting in my hands last evening before Paula. And then after, well, I knit for a couple of hours, and then next thing I knew, I was awake, and it was like 6 in the morning. I was like, oh no, now I'm going to be up early, and then I fell back asleep, and next thing I knew, it was like noon. I was like, oh, guess I better get up. I only have 2 hours to get ready. By the time I get, with my compression garments and everything, and my mobility issues, by the time I get in the shower, out of the shower, into my clean garments, takes forever. Yeesh. Oh, Paula! Uh-oh! Ah! Her name is Sarah, Paula. Just kidding. She said, Sarah, I don't know your name. I was like, it's Sarah. I knew what she meant, though. Sarah's Creative Chaos. She meant her stream name. So, now I wonder where Eileen is. Someone tweet Eileen and tell her to get her butt over here. Of course, she might be napping. Hey, TMT, Carol. Oh, I don't know where I was trying to dip my brush, but anyway. Just trying to get a little bit along the edge here. Nice and breezy out there today. It's the only thing that's saving from this heat and humidity. That's whirling. I have a feeling my window's not quite shut tight because every time it gets even breezy, I get a whistling, whirling, windy sound. There we go. That works good. All right. Oh, wait, now, wrong place. Put it in the right water. Hey, Vaughn. Oh, the 6 Plus is great. Love my 6 Plus. But of course, even with my 6 Plus, I wouldn't be able to watch on my phone. There wouldn't even be any point. Well, I guess I could watch. Certainly couldn't chat, that's for sure. I can barely chat on my iPad. I have to squint so hard on my iPad to see the chat that I can see 1 out of every 10. By the time I squint enough to be able to read it. Sorry, I'm just washing off the... jar, and I think need another baby wipe. Yeah, my baby wipes are right there if I need to refill it. Yes, it is a brand new Dylusions journal, Petka. My old one was the original version that had the white and the manila, and the paper was not the greatest. So they fixed the paper in this version. So I just bought it a while ago when they had the 50% off. What, a month ago? 2 months ago? When they had the last 50% off coupon at Michael's. So I got it at 50% off. Heat gun. It's almost dry anyway, but I know, Paula, I have to get my freaking butt in gear too. And get my sit and be fit going. Get my other TV set up in the living room with my chair ready to go. Hey, Judy. Hey, Allie. Nice to see you. Still a little cool. So this is my new heat gun that got replaced when mine melted. Marvy replaced mine for me. And it had stickers all over it with instructions on how to use it. For example, not to hold it and cover the vents at the top because that's where air cools it off. Another one is to not hold it don't hold it straight up and down because the heat reflects back and the heat will go back into it and cause it to overheat. So you don't do it straight down. You do it on an angle so that when the heat hits the book, it angles off, as physics says. It will reflect off on an angle. Yeah. And 2 to 4 inches at least away from your work. And after you use embossing powder, sometimes embossing powder will blow around and up into the nozzle. So you're supposed to like blow it out, like a 6-shooter afterwards to make sure no embossing powder. Of course, any embossing powder goes up there, it's going to melt anyway, but yeah. So lots of instructions on heat gun use. Hey, Mika. Nice to see you. All right, so oh, it's still not quite dry. Not dry yet. Felt it when I picked it up. Yay, Paula! Well, that's good, though. It's good not to have to do switch shifts. That's excellent. Not to have to do switch shifts. That's good. Paula, I'm suspicious since they're giving you such... Yeah, I think they're going to be looking at moving you up, kiddo. Giving you straight afternoon shifts like that? It sounds like they're preening you for management. Exactly. Change your stream times. We'll be there when you stream, regardless of what time. Like, we'll be there. Don't you worry about us. You go and take your job. We'll wait another hour. Hey, Cindy. Of course, Paula. Of course. But, you know, at this point, money is money, right? And because it's so different, take advantage of that. It's not going to be boring because it's so new and so different to you. And, you know, there's always people there to greet and to meet and be interactive with. So, you know, and like I said, there's management positions available. You know, a friend of mine started at McDonald's in high school. McDonald's opened when I was at the end of grade 11 in high school. And in Glasgow. And a friend of mine got a job. And she worked there. After high school, she didn't go to university or anything like that afterwards. She kept working at McDonald's. She worked her way up to store manager at McDonald's. She was so good at her job when Wendy's opened up in Glasgow, like 10 or 12 years after that, Wendy's went after my friend. All right? With her position as manager, store manager of McDonald's, and then store manager of Wendy's, she's raised a daughter as a single mom, bought a house, and has made a living. So, you know, the jobs are there, right? Exactly, Paula. It pays the rent. And it doesn't mean just because you take one job. This is what I said to Margaret. She didn't really want to take the job at the ballet company because, first of all, there was no chance of, you know, moving up. It's a nonprofit. There was no, you know, a small nonprofit. There was no way she could kind of move up, you know, her marketing position. And it's not her kind of people. She's not artsy like that, like the ballerinas and stuff. But I said, listen, it's a job at a university. It's a job. Just because you take a job doesn't mean you can't look for another job while you have money coming in. And she said, yeah, you're right. So she took the job at the ballet company. Yesterday, she got offered a job at Enterprise Car Rental. And it's in a management training position. So now she's going to be with a Canada-wide company that has management potential for her to move up in her marketing position that she wants to do. I mean, like 3 whole months later, she's already got another job offer. So, you know. So celebrate, Paula. Celebrate. It's exciting. You know? And just the boost in your, you know, knowledge that you're helping with the, you know, the rent and, you know, and the stress it'll take off sign and, you know, like it's an all good all the way around, right? So, yeah. I got the wire caught in my arm of my, there we go, arm of my chair. Oh yeah, Tim Hortons lovely brown and beige, Paula. Oh, lovely. Okay, sorry, I'm going to take it around this way because there's less to work with. All right, so what colors? You know it's got to be some green. I want to make it different from my last one, though. My last one is the green. Okay, so maybe I'll do my second favorite colors then. I'll do... So orange is my second favorite, but I don't want to do all orange. So I'm going to do some aquas. Let's see here. I think I'm going to start with these two. There you go, Terry. Exactly. Oh, Terry, did you get a new job? Because I know you just quit one, didn't you? Oh, definitely, Paula. Definitely. Getting full-time hours at a place like that is excellent because they don't often like to give full-time hours because then they have to give benefits. So often they'll hire 2 part-times instead of 1 full-time so they don't have to give benefits. Oh, the visor. Right, you get to wear a visor. That's so funny. Sorry, Paula. I can't help it. All right, so I'm going to try Cass's background technique from the other night, which means I need a palette. Yes, it's a KFC. All right, so I'm going to need, this is a really cheap brush. I don't know if this one will work. Oh, it should work. It's stiff enough. It's a really cheap Dollarama one. It's plastic, nylon, but I don't know where my other ones are. I know I've got more. I think they're over in the closet, though. I have to take out some more of my... Oh, okay. Oh, good, Terry. Very good. All right. So she said gesso and my colors. So I'm going to use actually my clear gesso because I want to keep the true color. Let's see if I can find my clear gesso. Where is it? Now the other day, it's all I could find was my clear gesso. What's this? Gel matte Bindex, acrylic Bindex. Really? The other day I was looking for my white paint. All I could find was my clear gesso. Now I'm looking for my clear gesso and I can't find it. What the heck did I do with it? All right, well, I guess I'm using my white gesso. Didn't really want to, but okay. Uh-oh, Paula didn't ask what days. All right, now don't laugh when I try this, Kathy, because, you know, I'm not very good at stuff like this. Yeah, there you go, Kathy. Find out her shift, go in and visit. Kathy's just like an hour down the road. Oops. Or so. Maybe an hour and a half. So I'm using Basics Brilliant Aqua Green and Artist Loft Phthalo Green, Phthalo Green, which is really kind of like an aqua. All right, so now load up your brush with gesso. Done. Then double load your brush and X's. Actually, I think I'm gonna start with light on the top. I'm covering my new journal. Doing the cover of my new journal. Yes, Angie Bell, my Fairy Treasures is in the new Stampington coloring book. Or the coloring book, isn't it the color book one? Isn't that what she's going to be in? Okay, I can get the rest of that when I do the back. Okay, so now I'm going to do a mixture. So now I'm going to do thanks, Julie. Hi, Julie, by the way. Hi, DeMonte, Diane. Thanks, Vaughn. All right, so now I'm going to do the double load of dark and the light, dark and light, and do that in the middle. So I kind of get a, and I think I need a little more dark than light. Because anyone who knows me knows that greens are my favorite. Any shade of green. There is no bad shade of green. Woo! Why is that not going very dark at all? I want it kind of medium. There we go. Trying to get a there we go. That's better. Work it up so we get kind of a nice blend here. You know, when my mom first got her, it was so funny. When mom first got her hearing aids, oh, it was so funny. Because she is like, uh-oh, too much. She goes into the computer and she calls my sister in. She's like, Janet, come here, Janet. She's sitting in at the computer and she goes, Janet, listen. And she clicks the mouse. She goes, the mouse makes a click when you click it. I know, Diane. It's because I think my window is not quite closed. So it's like, you know, howling a little bit more than it really has to. But yeah, it's blowing quite nicely out there. It's saving us a little bit from the saving grace because it's so humid out there today. It's literally like walking into an oven. Oh, forgot to load up on a little trying to get a nice ombre effect going here. So I think I'm going to need a little bit of light at the top here just to make sure that I get a little bit more of a blend here. There we go. That's good. That works. Hey, Kathy, it works. looks good, huh, guys? It's a good start for the background. Oops. Probably Paula. Hey, Ella. For those of you who've just come in, I am working on the cover of my new Dylusions art journal. Thanks, Diane. Thanks, Imelda. Thanks, Kathy. See, you're a good teacher, Kathy. You're a good teacher. Yeah, most jobs here, like my dad worked at Michelin and he had to buy all his own uniforms. Emma, that's so funny. Oh dear. All right. So I've mixed a little bit of the green in with the gesso so that I still get the gesso, but it's not going to lighten it up as much as if I use just the white gesso. So I kind of get a little closer to the real color. But yeah. So I know my biggest issue has always been using too much paint when I try and do something like this. Like throwing the paint on, blobs of paint on, and then trying to spread it. And like, what do you do with all this extra crappy paint you've got there? And it's like, now I know what I've been doing wrong. So I learned this at Kathy's stream on Tuesday. X's, that was the other thing that was important to learn. When you're doing your background, go in X's. X's helps get rid of brush strokes. Yeah. So now I'm going to do a dual load. Little bit of dark, little bit of light. Start my medium one color. Blend it in. Yeah, forgot to go back and get... Whoa. Just so. I need a little more dark here on the bottom. Yeah, you have to watch Kathy's recording. She did some great tricks. Hey, Trina. Nice to see you. She had some great painting basic brush techniques. Awesome stuff. Of course, I ended up on the phone through part of it, so I couldn't watch it all. Was that when I was on the phone with Mom, or was it when my cousin was here? No, my cousin was here last night. So yeah, I was on the phone with Mom for 45 minutes. So I missed hearing her cloud technique, but I saw her do it. I was like, oh, yeah, I love clouds, so I've got to learn that one. Now I need to try and hide something here, so. I want a little more dark down here. Well, let's just do some dark. There. I like. Oh, got some stuff stuck. Oh no. Dang it, on the front. That's okay. Okay, I'm going to dry it. It wasn't quite dry. There was crap on my desk. That's all right. I'll dry this. And then I'll just fix up the front. Oh, well, Sarah, I didn't even realize you came back on the other day, so... After Kathy. So that was my excuse for missing your second one. I wasn't watching Twitter. Yeah, texture. Adds texture. Okay, Paula. Uh-oh. One moment, please. Missed a little bit here on the binding. Fix that up a little bit. There we go. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, Trina, I always get a notice. I always get an email when Cass comes on. I always get an email when Ange comes on. And I always get an email when Debbie Epps comes on. Other than that, I don't get emails. So, yeah, Sarah's Creative Chaos, and she records and then puts it on YouTube. I mean, which is also Sarah's Creative Chaos. She makes journals and does journal pages and draws faces and stuff. Lots of different stuff. A little texture here. Some gesso that was on my desk that wasn't dry. That's okay. Alright, so now let's put that in the water. Alright, now let's see what stencil to use and what color. What color do I like? I like purple with green. Which purple though? I like this purple. Those two, I think. Now, which stencil? That's the next question. Oh. No, Trina, I don't know, it has to do with Ustream. It's the streamers that have to have notifications turned on. I have notifications turned on, but it just doesn't always send them out. I don't know why. I think it's something that they need to work on in their programming. I think it's their issue, not mine. Not ours. All right. Let's see here. I have an idea. Actually, I have something in my box at Amazon to get for my stencils. Right now, I have this plastic hanging file folder, legal size, that I put have my stencils in. But the thing is, it's so heavy, and there's no like handle for me to pick it up. And just with I'm always trying to pick it up with my feet already, like still up, and it's just so heavy. So I have a couple of ideas that I'm going to try before I buy the plastic container that I'm pretty sure will work. I have my plastic 12 by 12 paper, it's kind of like an expandable paper thing that I got at Costco years and years and years ago when I first started scrapbooking. Costco had this really cool, oh, that might be kind of cool. That's a journal thing. Sorry, I got distracted by one of my stencils. All right. That stencil. It's So I'm going to try a couple of different things. That's kind of nice. It's one of Patty's. I must have this backwards still. I don't know. Okay. That would be kind of cool if I did a plaid. Nah. Let's see. On the front, I'm going to do it one way, and on the back, I'm going to do it a different way with the clear. Oh, maybe I could do some bricks. I want to do some bricks. What else? That one's too fine, I think. Do a few bricks. Do some, let's see here. We'll do some arrows. That's one of my stencils. That's one of my stencils. Could you just do a mishmash of things? Do some herringbone, or what do I call it? Where's my circle? Okay. Whoa, sorry, my chat wasn't scrolling, it stopped. Hey, welcome, Macadamia. Uh-oh, hold on, my stencils fell over. Uh-oh. There we go. Sorry, pushed it too far back. Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Macadamia. Happy birthday to you. Woohoo! All right. And I think I'm going to do some words. I'm going to use my words. Oh, there, this one. I need this one. Or should I use this one? Which? I could use some of both. So, on the front, let's see. I don't know how long this is going to take to dry. I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh, this is my old one now, so now has paint on it, too. Okie dokie. So, on the front, I'm going to stencil as usual with paint. Then I'm going to go back over the stenciled areas once the paint has dried with the clear modeling paste. All right, so I'm gonna need a palette with dry colors on it, but still wet, so I don't want to use that one. Use this one because they're dry from Monday. So I'm going to do some bricks. I'm going to do some bricks in this red. And this is the PBO Red Blue. I don't know how I can have a desk this huge and still not have enough space. It just baffles me. Then when I do it on the back, I'm going to actually mix the modeling paste with the paint instead of doing it as a separate layer and see if it makes any difference or not in the result. Ooh. It moved on me, darn it. It's gonna look kind of purple because over the green it's translucent, so over the aqua it's gonna, the blue in it's gonna come out more and it's gonna look purple in places. I don't know if that'll come off without taking off my layer below or not. Darn it. I want to go down kind of step by step here, so go down to there, go down to there, go down to there. Yeah. Okay, so there I've got some bricks. It's going to be my red sponge. Okay, Kathy, no problem. Okay. I like that. That's good. I like that. So now I'm going to turn it around and add some, let's see. All right, so now I need some purples. Ooh. I don't know. I'm definitely going to need some white on here. It's okay. I'll go with my purples. Oh, I should have started with the light, I think. I'm going to start with the light purple. Thanks, Sarah. Should I go off the page with this? I think so. So this is one of my designs. This one I'm doing right now is one of my designs. Ooh, I like it. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it. I like it. I might have to do more of those. No, I like just the one. I like just the one. Oh, I like that. I think it looks cool. Uh-oh. Eh. 1 moment, please. Don't want to get this all over my book where I don't want it to be. Thank you. Thank you, Vaughn. Thank you, Petka. Oh, Terry, sorry. Hello, just a moment. Terry. All right, I made Janet and Terry Mods, you guys can open. Sorry, the links aren't open. Yeah, just. Yes, it was, Terry, but I just made you mod so you can open links, okay? Sorry, I forgot. Eileen is my automatic one, and she's not here, so. No, you have to open links, Terry. Do you know how to do it? There you go, Terry. Cool. Oh, good, Jean. Excellent, Jean. Excellent. You laid it right in the stupid paint snaps all over your fingers. Ugh. Ugh. Using the wrong sponge. Not that it really matters there. Yeah, it's still there, Julie. It's the old me is still there. I'm just fighting it, that's all. Okay, so I think what I need to do is do these ones in nice and dark. And see you. I was wondering where you are. I told someone to go on Twitter and tell you to get your butt over here. And then I thought you might be napping, so I thought, oh, maybe we better leave her alone in case she's napping. I'm working on my new Dylusions journal cover because I saw Paula working on hers last night. So I thought, you know what? I want to work on mine. There. Oh, cool. I like that. I like it, Jean. I like it. Where's my baby wipe? I'm gonna have to make a stencil that has just these arrows, but enough space apart so that they don't mess up like this. Like just a row of the arrows. Oh! Thanks, Terry! Have a good day! Oh, you were buying food. Okay. Well, since you were feeding your cat, I'll let you get away with being late. And I think I need one more, right? One more set up here. So let's turn it around. And I need another set right here. Sounds like I have a winter storm going on out there. Actually, we have there's rain just above us and all the humidity. I guess that's what's causing all the wind. Two fronts colliding. Yeah. Thank you, Eileen. Yes, I heard there's a storm out there in the Atlantic, and our problem up here, see, usually they fizzle out by the time they get up here, except we've had such a hot July, and June even, that our waters are like 10 degrees warmer than usual. And the last time that happened, we ended up with Hurricane Juan, a Category 4 hurricane hitting Nova Scotia. Now I need to get some white in here. Thanks, Judy. Yeah, this circle's one of my stencil designs. Yeah, Eileen, while you were away, I posted my digital files. I am selling my digital files of my stencil designs. So, all right, so now I need, dropped my, So I need my pop of white. I gotta get some white on here. And this might be too much for pops of white. I could put my words in white. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll do my words in white, and then like I can trace around them in black. Alright, so I need my white. Oh yeah, a tornado touched down in Windsor too, in Ontario. Julia, I mean. Yeah. Andrea, if you are Andrea, if you follow Andrea on Facebook, she posted some pictures. Yeah. Like 5-minute walk away from Andrea's house, the tornado touched down. Or 5-minute drive, I mean. So this is my new Dylusions journal. If you've come in since I started, I'm giving up on my finishing up my old one because it's getting all weird in the spine, like because I went from front to back. So I'm gonna try. I want to do this love. Okay, Terry. Well, I should have just done this in my molding paste because I'm going to, I guess I'll do it in clear even though it's white. I was going to say I can just use my white molding paste, but may as well do my clear since that's my experiment. See what happens with the clear molding paste, I should say, which basically I guess is heavy gel. We've discovered by reading the container, but just cheaper. Welcome back, Jillian. And let's do one more word. And laugh. All right, I'm going to make sure those are dry before I put the stencil on top to do the laugh. Thanks, Judy Patootie. Thanks, Imelda. Yeah, Paula. Yeesh. Yay, Kathy. Oh. Almost picked up the wrong. And this is one of my stencils too. This word stencil is one of mine. I also have one that I created where you can cut the words out so that they become masks instead of a stencil. Okay, Sarah, no worries. Hey, Kara. You didn't know I was live? I'm live now. Woohoo. Mondays at 4 Eastern and Thursdays at 1-ish. Today it was like 1:20, but anyway. So now... So now I'm going to go back, reposition my stencils, get my spatula here. Now, Whoa. Great, Jean. Ah. Don't worry, it dries clear. Just a moment. I need to pick this up here. Whoa. Okay, so let's... Got a couple places here where it didn't get much thickness on it, or else it's drying a little too quickly. Let's get a little... I want to make it a little thicker over here in some places. So let's get the stencil back on. There. I guess that's a little more, be a little thicker. I want lots of texture. There we go. Now, let's dry it and watch it go clear. Thank you, Vaughn. Now that stencil, just a second here. Let that start to dry on its own while I clean off this stencil, because I don't want it to dry. So that can go back in there. It's got a little red on it, but that's okay. Hey, Christy. Nice to see you. It does, and that's exactly about the texture of it. Marshmallow fluff. The only time I clean my stencils is when I use texture paste or this kind of stuff. Lisa. Nice to see you. I want that to dry so I can close the page if I have to and use another page. Got it started anyway. Alrighty, let's. Oh! Oh! Oh, good, Jean. Smack right my finger right through it. Duh. Alright, let's get this drying. Welcome back, Macca. Hey, Janice. I'm working on the front of my new dilutions journal, testing out my new clear molding paste, which we've discovered is just another name for matte, heavy matte gel. And it is matte, not glossy, which is just fine with me. Although that does mean it mutes the colors just a little bit. I put it thick, so it's going to take forever. I'm not going to be able to do the back of this now. I'm going to have to wait and do the back of it on Monday because this is going to take a long time to dry. I cannot dry it completely this way because the outside will dry and not the inside. And then you'll be left with a crumbly mess. Planned to do the words as well, but we'll have to see. Howling wind, howling, howling wind. You can see where it's starting to dry there. Yep, I gessoed, and then I used Kathy's background technique that she showed us on Tuesday, Cast Kathy's, for the teal colors. And then I did some stencils with the purples, and the bricks were the red blue. And then I added some gel clear modeling paste. Thanks, Terry. And I should have gone around the letters. Okay, I'm going to go around the love in this thing while that's kind of drying. I'm going to do it before I add the modeling paste because I think it'll be easier. I'm just going to add some black accents. And I'm going to do let's pretend this is the sun. So I'm going to do the right side, and the shadow is going to be the right side and the bottom. bottom and right side. Bottom and right side. Bottom. Well, technically it's the left side of the word, but it's my right side. Yes, the bricks is clear modeling paste, so it has to dry over the bricks. So underneath and right. Oh, right hand side. Whoops. There's the sing. Oh, so this is going to be different because it's cut out. So it's going to be the bottom there and the right side of that. Not on the letter. Okay. Because it's cut out. Oh, and also going to be here. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Thanks. Oh, April or May, they'll be the new version, Vicky. The newer version came out like a year ago, winter. If they're all manila paper, they're the new one. The new ones are all manila with no white. as it dries, you can start to see the red come through their bricks there. It's going to look cool. It is going to look very cool. So while I'm waiting for that laugh to come through, I won't be able to do that till Monday. Let's get my love done. Oh, I don't know if I can. I can do the sing. Let's put Oh, Vicky, don't be silly. My gosh, get them out. It's just a journal. It's paper and paint. Get them out. Use them. That's what I'm doing. I'll be able to, I can see my progression as I get better at techniques and page layouts and that kind of stuff. I can see my progression in my journal. I wanted to see where I started and where I went to. That's the whole point for me. Because I'm a newbie. Of course, I don't like keeping things in there that are total messes, so I shouldn't speak too loudly on that concept, but you know. Oh, bye, Algie. Rest well. scrape it off, put it back in, whatever's left over, because it can get reused. It will leave a hint on my page of the words. And that's got red in it, but that's okay. I'll use it when I'm using red. It's peeling the paint off my stencils, what it's doing. If you don't have an idea, Vicki, find something that'll inspire you. Go to someone's YouTube and just copy their page, or start with that and make it. But even if you just simply copy someone else's page, it can be inspiring. When I need inspiration, I just go find a quote or lyrics from a song, or even just the song title. And that's what gets me just ideas. Just popping, like my sister says, I don't know where you get your ideas. And I was like, I don't know either. They just pop into my head. But I've also watched over the last 5 years thousands and thousands of YouTube videos and Ustream. I've seen people do different things, and so that just, oh no, don't, Jean. Oh, almost sat it on my book. That's not good. So, whoa, need to refill my baby wipe container. Whoa. Yeah, Paula may have the odd YouTube video. Or even if you just do like a technique page. Go to a YouTube that's showing a different technique and just do a page that doesn't even necessarily have to end up being a journal page. Just do like a technique page. Practice different techniques and see if that'll inspire you to use that technique then on a different spread. That's another way you can get inspiration. Yep, Barb, Dee Dee. I started out watching Paula, the first mixed media non-scrapbooking video. The first non-scrapbooking video. And I was actually looking for scrapbook videos, so I came upon Paula by accident because she did have some scrapbooking. So whatever I typed in with scrapbooking, scrapbook or mini book or homemade album or something, might have been homemade album that I typed in, and Paula came up. And it was a recording of one of her art from the couch videos. And then in this video, she was talking about Ustream and live streams. And I was like, what the heck is Ustream? Yeah, and so yeah. So I found Paula, and then through Paula I found Dee Dee and Blade and everybody who was in their streams. Julie, of course, is one of the original crowd that I found. Okay. Let's dry this off using my apron. There we go. Let's see how this is coming along. Oh. So you can see it's starting to dry. Now I have to also do edging. I think I need to go around the arrows with my black as well. I think I do. Thanks. Oh, just a second. I've got a text coming in. Oh, but I think it might be just a second. It might be someone who's not, because it doesn't seem to be coming up on my, oh, it's from Messenger. It's Kim. Oh, Kim, she listened to my song. Aww. You're welcome, Kim, if you watch this recording. Kim Smith sent me some love on a Facebook Messenger. She just listened to my song. Oh, really, Terry? You found Shannon Green first. Oh, cool. Oh, it's Laugh. Laugh. It'll show up better once the gel dries clear. Yeah, once the gel dries clear, it'll show up, and I'll be able to go around it in black. But this gel will dry clear, and the bricks will turn red again, purple and red again. Yeah, it's Laugh. See? Laugh. Ah! Just put my hand in the love. Gonna take some of that gel off. It's a little too blobby in that one spot. Uh-oh. Dang it. Messed that one up. So I will have to finish this on Monday because my gel will dry by then. I was going to take overnight to dry. No worries, Vaughn. A real bad word. Paula. Pain in the patootie working around that elastic, that's for sure. Well, it's okay that this is technically clear heavy gel because I don't have any heavy gel anyway. And I could have really used it when I did my mixed media canvas and put the buttons down instead of using my glossy accents. But anyway, so it's not like I wasted my money. I already had some. Well, even if I already had some, it wouldn't have wasted money because it could still be used. There. That really makes those pop. And I need to edge it in black. You put a clear coat of gesso on a journal page. Now you can't get either colored pencils or distress inks to stick. Oh. Yeah. Do you have watercolor ground, CB? Use watercolor ground over top of the gesso. Oh, you already did your drawing. Oh. Yeah, if you used a gloss, I bet her gesso is a gloss gesso. But doesn't... I don't know if watercolor ground is smooth or not. Yeah, but if it's the smooth, that Claudine Helmuth, I bet it is gloss. CB, I would say that if it doesn't say matte, that it's gloss. I would be more inclined to think if it doesn't specifically say that it's matte, that it is a gloss gesso. Well, yeah, that's the other thing. Are you sure it was gesso and not gel? Anyway. Giving me nice texture there. Really nice texture on those But I'm going to do a page, I think. Another page I want to do with this is using it on a page where I want to do mountains and grass and use it to add texture. So I might have to do it on a canvas board. Yeah. Thanks, Terry. It's my brick stencil. Kara says she makes gesso with school glue and plain talc. In other words, powder. Hey, whatever works, Kara. Right? Could be Paula, or the chalk of it sunk to the bottom. It may have separated, and so what she technically had left was gel medium, right? Because gesso's gel medium mixed with like chalk, so for truth. Huh. Just be very, very careful when you're using baby powder. If it has talc in it, talc is seriously, seriously bad stuff to breathe in. I mean, seriously bad stuff. Okay? So if anyone out there is using bad baby powder that actually has talc in it, don't use it. Use cornstarch instead, please. Because if you breathe in cornstarch, it will break down and your body will get rid of it. Your body won't, talc doesn't break down, so what it does is it clogs your lungs, the lining of your lungs, and then you're not going to get enough oxygen, and then fluid's going to build up in your lungs. It's really bad stuff. That's why they don't allow talc in baby powder anymore in Canada. They're not supposed to have it because it's causing lung issues with babies. Yeah, but even a semi-gloss CB, it's not going to have enough tooth for your pencil crayons or watercolors. You're welcome, Terry. Public service announcement. Okay, good, Sherry. Well, you're in Canada, so yeah. I know in Canada they don't allow talc in baby powder anymore. Unless you buy the real cheap stuff, and you gotta watch out. Well, I am gonna have to give up and work on this on Monday, I think. I don't want to wreck it by forcing it to dry only on the top and not all the way through. And the love and sing need to dry. And they're going to be harder to know when they're dry because they're over white. Yeah, CB, but in Canada they use cornstarch and baby powder instead of talc. So you can still get baby powder, just read the ingredients. If it says talc, don't use it. Or wear a mask. Well, most of the time babies smell good, Judy. Most of the time. I need to go around the outside with black, I think. I ran out of coffee. It's another reason to stop my stream. Yeah. I should have actually scratched a little texture into the... I can still do that so that they would look like more realistic. Where did my thingy go? Hello, where did you go? There it is. That's not thin enough. I have to use a pointy tool or something. Yep, they are. Trying to keep this out of the wet. Really like this. I really like it. I really like it. I'm very thankful to Kathy for showing me the background technique that I can now use. What will I use it for? Paula. Okay, Vicki, I'm going to have to look for one of those Home Depot journals. Yeah, Paula, if you stream, then you can't fall asleep, right? Haha. I could do a page, I guess. I'll have to think, though. I'll have to think of inspiration. Do a page in my old journal or something. So I'm going to show you guys. This is my secret knitting project. This is 1/3 of the pattern. This is 1/3 of the pattern of my secret knitting project. There, I bet you can't guess what that is. Ah! Anyway, so I'm right now up here on this row. I'm right here. So I've just got this much. So this is 1/3. So I'm 2/3 plus 2/3 of the last third done. Or 1/3, excuse me. A little more than 1/3 of the last third. 3, 6, 9. So 6. So I am 7/9 through. Oh, Paula would love to see more coloring. Oh, I can do coloring. Yeah. I can do coloring. I can color. Yeah, I could color. I could color. All right, let me put this aside to dry. Looks like a squirrel. No, there's no squirrel on it, believe me. There's no squirrel on it. Oh. All right. Put that up there, I guess. Put that away. And let me see here. What do I need to color? See, this was my first one. This was my first journal, and it is a Dylusions journal as well. And I decorated it before I did anything else inside. And then I put a varnish over top of it so that if it did get messed up while I was working in it, I could wipe it off easily. But this is my first one. You loved the face I did last week? I don't know if I'm ready to start another face yet. That was quite... Oh, just a moment. I've got to put this paint on something. Oh, crap. Just a moment. That there. I think I'm going to use a credit card to... better not use that one because I might lose... If I lose my scene card, I'll need that spare one. Better not use that for art yet. Hello? Come on, I've got tons of cards here. Where the heck are they? That's kind of showing some of the texture there from the texture paste that I put down. Paula Trina wants to know how your pens are sticking. I think they're sticking good. She said they're starting to dry. Alrighty, now I also started sorting my pencils. Oh my Lord, I'm gonna have a craft lunch any moment here. Ugh. Okay. I started sorting my pencils. You guys want to sit while I finish sorting my pencils? Do you want to watch while I sort my pencils? I've got to fix up my paint carts now because I've added so much stuff. There's not room in my paint carts for all the new stuff I've added. Judy, yes, you can't use that. And oh, no. You've got to do it outside. Oh, you bad girl. You're making me mad. People don't do things safe. This is my white one that won't sharpen, so I'm not even going to bother putting that one in here. Ugh. I'm going by my color chart, so now I have to open my color chart again. One moment, please. I'm going to have to use two. I have to use two cases. This one I'm going to have like my neutrals in. And my Inktense and my watercolor pencils. This one holds 72. This one holds 150. Or no, 120. Ooh. Yeah, exactly, Paula. Oh no, I used to do it all the time with Jonna and Darcy used to drive me nuts. They would do all this unsafe stuff. All right, now I need to open my... Got the color chart for the Prisma. So I'm just going to open it because I'm trying to go through their color order. All right, where did I leave off? I left off at... I have to use my... Actually, okay, I'm going to stop the recording because no one on the recording wants to watch me separate this. So thank you very much for watching my journal cover today.